This morning on today's Call of the Wild, the plight of the mighty grizzly. With recent attacks by bears making headlines, MSNBC's science and environmental expert Jeff Corwin took a closer look at the fate of the iconic creatures.
When Jerry Ruth retired from his job as a policeman in Maryland, moving to the Wyoming frontier was a dream come true. Last summer, his dream became a nightmare.
You're out with your friend from back east. You're exploring this incredible country looking for elk. But an elk isn't what you found.
I remember a brown blur and a growl, and then the next thing was a big fur blanket over my head and the sound of my bones crushing in my face.
Jerry was attacked by a grizzly bear.
The bear encounter that Jerry had was catastrophic. The man's so lucky to be alive. But this is the place where he was attacked. And this is high desert. It is not bear country. Why are we today now finding grizzly bears here?
We continue to see bears pushing out into areas that we typically haven't seen them.
Mark Brasino has been capturing and relocating grizzlies for 20 years. This year, he and his team have captured more bears than ever before.
The mighty grizzly bear, once on the brink of extinction, is recovering. That is the good news. But today, these incredible creatures are running out of wilderness, and bears, out of a need for survival, are wandering into what is now human territory.
1, 2.
Why was this bear trapped today?
This bear was frequenting this ranch housing compound and almost every night for on and off for about a week.
Just look at this. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at those claws, and those canine teeth can easily crush through bone.
I assist the team in taking hair and blood samples. They'll be used to check the animal's health and genetic history. He'll also be fitted with this radio tracking collar.
So, he's been collared. You've got your data, your information. What happens next?
I think we have a good release site for him on the west side of the Tetons. We'll release him and we'll monitor him weekly with a flight and see what he does. Hopefully he returns to being a wild bear.
Living with grizzlies is not just a matter of changing bear behavior, but changing human behavior, a lesson Jerry Ruth has learned well.
Well, bears have every right to be here as I do. I've got to learn to live in bear habitat. That's just something I have to do.
And Jeff Corwin is here with us now. Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning, Natalie.
So hearing what we heard in that piece, are there any steps that people who do live in bear country can take in order to avoid an attack of a grizzly?
Excellent question. First of all, it was an amazing experience to be able to shadow Mark Brasino and his team with the Wyoming Game and Fish as they are out there in the front lines trying to save both people and bears. But there are some simple, common sense steps people can take in bear country to protect themselves. For example, if you have a house out there and you have pets, simply by keeping your pet food in, if you leave it out in the porch, chances are a wandering bear may find his way into trouble by taking advantage of that food source. By locking up your garbage, if you have livestock, keeping your livestock protected and predator-proof fencing like electric fencing, all these things make a difference. If you're out there hiking, let's say you're vacationing in Yellowstone National Park, by simply clapping your hands as you make your way up a trail, if there's a bear there,
making noise.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You give that bear an opportunity to escape. Simple steps can prevent a potential catastrophe when bear and human beings meet.
Well, Jeff Corwin, thank you so much.
Thank
Always
you.
great to see you.